It's just Rhonda. Welcome to my channel.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Rhonda.
What's up, y'all? It's just Rhonda, and I'm back to talk about. What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. It's just Rhonda. We over here to discuss Love and Marriage Huntsville today. What season? We season 8, episode 14. Shall we starting the episode in the lovely St. Thomas? And Mel has rented this beautiful home for all the ladies to come enjoy over here on their island tropical getaway. Child, you walk in the house and you see the whole beach view, and you want to look at nothing but oceans and infinity pools, and it was just quite lovely. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Mel on that one. The trips over here, the cash trips over here have definitely upgraded. I'm just saying. She brings her single friends, Shanita and Lauren. Shanita got a big mouth. We're gonna go ahead and get that out the way. Miss Shanita's personality is very off-putting. Not a fan of Shanita. Mel. Lauren ain't said nothing. So right now, Lauren just on a free vacation. So she gets in the house, and they've got the chef there, and he's bringing champagne, all the things that you want to cover to make sure all your guests are very comfortable. He got little snacks probably that he's preparing for the guests. So yeah, I'm here with that. So then Melanie decides, I'm gonna go ahead and assign these rooms. She has little cards made up for all the people that will be coming. Except for Nell, she forgot her card, and that's going to cause her a problem along the way. Anyway, these houses, these vacation homes, always seem to have one room that's clearly designed for the children. Maybe bunk beds and things. This particular room was a very nice size room, but it was a room that was going to be, shared amongst people. And these ladies don't like to share rooms. Ciao. So Mel being in her petty bag, like clearly the lines in the sand have been drawn. But I guess we heard that when Mel was over here doing lives, calling people's mamas hoes, and out of her mouth with fuckity fucks and things, and all up out of her peaceful place. So what this little room assignment is nothing to compare to be calling people's mamas a hoe. She put Kimmy and Tisha and Destiny in this kid's room where there's 3 beds. And I was like, I feel you petty. Little bit. Mel is a Scorpio, and when Scorpios retaliate, child, it'd be something different. I'm a Capricorn. I can really relate to her pettiness because it's a place where I tend to live my life. I ain't even ashamed about it. It is what it is. So there's that. But some things you think about doing without, actually following through on. And then some things like Mel over here, she just went ahead and did a damn thing. So I don't agree with that. She let her extra friends have their own room. Negative, not. Shouldn't have done that. They're not part of the cast. It is what it is. We don't like this Shanita lady, no way. So what should have happened was Shanita and Lauren and Sunny, who nobody likes, should have been in that room with the 3 beds. Sunny, nobody likes you, and you just invited, as an extra person because I know that Destiny's coming, so I want to stick it to her. That's all. Now, Tisha, you were the one that decided to add a +1, so then you got to live with your consequences. So Tisha and Destiny should have been in that room that Sunny and Trisha were in. And after that, everybody else get their own room. Tisha wouldn't have had no room to complain about anything because then, so whose room do you think you should have had? And if you think I'm about to give Destiny her own room when I never invited her in the first place, well, then that's not going to happen. So, that's how I would have done it. I would have got my petty off and not, because what she did was put them in that room and then act like, oh my God, that's not what I was thinking. That's what you was thinking. You was being messy. But, anyway, they at the airport, they all arrived together. One thing I've learned at this trip to the airport is that married women don't know how to carry their own luggage, apparently. These girls got over here and was like, oh my God, I haven't picked my luggage up. Why? This is why I like to travel with my husband. I mean, I feel like my man would be carrying my luggage if he was there, but it's not going to deter me from enjoying my trip if I have to grab my thing off the conveyor belt. How much luggage did you bring? It's St. Thomas. You probably won't even really be wearing clothes much. You just need a couple few things in your luggage. Y'all doing too much. Sunny shows up over there to the luggage rack. What do you call that thing? Carousel, whatever they call it. Anyway, she shows up over there and they did not want to say hi to Sunny. And Kimmy's like, we ain't, that's what we doing. We not speaking to Sunny. I mean, I guess girls, it's Sunny. You came over here to hang out with Destiny's friends. I don't know how you thought that was gonna play out, but you know, it is what it is, girl. So if you get in the cold shoulder and a not so warm reception, and not only that, like the people don't really like the way you was moving. So they like, ain't nobody really trying to upset a friendship over some bitch to be moving shady. That's how I feel like they're thinking. They all get in a sprinter on the way to the lovely St. Thomas home, and Stormy brings up how she misses her baby. And the other ladies are like, yeah, wait till you have the next one, then you're not going to feel the same way. She'll feel the same way. Her baby is just a baby. Y'all's kids is big kids. So, you know, they're not all squishy and cute like the same way her baby is. They're all like stinky and middle schoolers that you with bad attitudes. So, yeah, you probably do need a break from them. They're different. Stormy says she wants to have another one, and she brings up her IVF journey. And Sunny then brings up that she has also been going through IVF, and you know, it was unsuccessful the first time, so she's got to do it again. So then, you know, Sunny and Nell empathize with that. I feel like everybody probably did to some extent, to be honest. Like, you know, as women, all of them there who have had children, I think it's not hard for them to empathize with somebody who's, you know, having a challenge, you know, becoming a mom. So, you know what I wonder? Why does the Trump administration have such a problem with IVF? I feel like it's listed on Project 2025 as something that would be, you know, not an option for women who are having challenges with reproducing. And I'm like, I thought y'all were the family values people that wanted people to, you know, pro-family. You know what I'm saying? Pro-family unless you can't conceive naturally. So any other alternative, you know, options that will make you able to produce. No, we don't want that. Anyway, I digress. Sunny's having some challenges. So yeah. So the ladies get to the house, and of course, they're admiring like how beautiful the home is because it is extremely beautiful. Kimmy comments on how Mel has like raised the bar. They are very much here for this beautiful, you know, St. Thomas vacation girls trip experience. So they get these room assignments, and that changes things. We got a few girls that are not happy. Obviously, Tisha and Kimmy feel away because, you know, strangers that we've never met before that aren't even a part of the cast have their own room while they are being asked to stay all together in that child's room. And I feel like, you know, Kimmy caught a stray. And I don't know why, Mel. That's, you know, it was a petty that didn't have to petty. That's all I'm saying. That doesn't even make sense. You put Sunny all over in her own room on the west wing because the girls don't like her. Stop it. Darn why you did that. Sunny in her confessional talking about, I just want to bond with Mel. I don't know Mel that well. So yeah, I would like to take an opportunity to get to know her. Well, that ain't why you're here. So don't get caught up in that because that's probably not going to happen. You're here to stick it to Destiny. Stay focused, Sunny. And maybe do some, you know, producing right in front of the camera. Nell can't find her room because there's no name. Her name's not anywhere. And for whatever reason, is Nell drunk? I'm sorry, but what the hell is wrong with her? For Nell's kids, everything I said in the past, like, never mind. Because Nell had lost her damn mind over a name tag. Kimmy and Tisha are outside, like trying to process, like how this is not cool. I really like feeling away about how Mel gave these strangers and Sunny, they own room, and here we are all up in this. I feel in some type of way. So this ain't really how I thought I was gonna start my vacation, but you know, it's a thing. And here goes Sunny telling Mel, they're not happy, so you should probably go talk to them because they're not happy with their room. But before she addresses that, she got to deal with Nell and her meltdown because there's no name tag in her room. I can't find my room. There's no name. And Nell's like, it's okay, Mel. Jesus, Mel and Nell, yeah. Mel is like, Miss Nell, it's okay. I gave you a own room. You're the elder in the house. And so out of respect, I thought we should go ahead and give you your own room. And Nell's like, how you know I'm older than everybody? Because you're running around acting like a drunk old lady who's upset that her room didn't have a name tag. That's why, girl. I don't even understand what I'd like to keep these things. When I was in Houston, when we went to Houston, I made sure everything was nice. It was a nice house in Houston or whatever. We ain't in Houston, we at St. Thomas. Child. That vacation wasn't, you know, it had its ups and downs. I feel like nobody was happy with their room in Houston except for Mel. Other people checked out, went to stay somewhere else. Anyway, child. This lady mad because I have this lovely, beautiful room on this lovely, beautiful island, Oasis. I'm gonna be mad because my bed didn't have a name tag on it. Meanwhile, Tisha and Kimmy are up here like, I know I gotta share a room with both of y'all. And truth be told, I don't think Kimmy really cares for either one of them like that. She's stuck with Tisha. Tisha's married to her husband's brother, and Destiny is Tisha's friend. So, I mean, by default, I guess she gotta be bothered with Destiny, but you know, not like that. In her real life, I don't think she does. Since Sunny went ahead and told Mel they're out there complaining about their room, Mel's like, let me go like see what's going on. And Mel goes up there and puts on this whole act about how I just like when I saw the room, I was like sister-in-laws, and then you have a +1, and this would be perfect. That's not what you did, girl. This be the thing that people be saying about you now, Mel. Had you put the rooms like how I told you to, then you wouldn't have to explain yourself. Bringing your own single friends that we don't care nothing about that are not actually part of the cast on a cast trip because you and your feelings about things, you know, don't make us feel no type of way. We don't even like your mouthy friend, Shanita. Anyway. Tisha's like, basically, I feel like the way you chose the rooms is a direct reflection of how you actually feel about the people you put in the room. Mel. So stop pretending like I was just trying to accommodate everyone and you have a +1 and da 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 da. Shut up, girl. Stand in your shit, Mel. If that's how you wanted it, then you know, say it. And see, that's the thing about that. If you can't stand in it, don't do it. Had you done it the way I said, then Kimmy would have been fine because she had her own room. And Tisha would have complained, but you would have been like, girl, you said you have a +1. Who should get the room? Not Destiny. I don't like that bitch. So she doesn't get her own room. I'm giving it to Trish. Trish said she would have went with the new girls. Well, if y'all want to switch, then fine. But you know, this is what it is. She didn't do it like that. She wanted to make everybody pissed off. Sunny and they're still in the way. Sunny thinks it's a good idea to send tipsy, whacked out, feisty, angry Nell outside to mediate. I don't know what she needs to mediate for. That's what Mel was out there doing, pretending like she just didn't intentionally mean to put them in a room that they weren't going to be comfortable with. What the heck is Nell going to bring to the conversation? Well, angsty, feisty, angry energy is what she did. She went out there talking about Houston. Girl, Houston trip is over. And it was not a great trip. I remember Houston trip. People were fighting. You had uninvited guests that you invited and then didn't invite, or whatever happened over there. Listen, don't bring up Houston. There's not a whole lot of good memories about Houston. No. And these ladies have already talked it out. Kimmy and Tisha have decided Mel is full of shit, and we're gonna go ahead and enjoy this vacation anyway, because we all the way over here. This house is extremely lovely. At the end of the day, it's just a room. I'm not moving in, and you know, the room didn't suck. I think that's where they're at with it. So now you coming out here telling people to suck it up. You suck it up, tipsy, angry, feisty old self. Nobody needed or wanted her input. And I feel like Kimmy was already aggravated and she was like, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you if you don't shut your ass up. That's where Kimmy was at with it. And Nell was over there, like, I don't know, having an argument with her own damn self. I don't know what she had going on. Didn't nobody care. Kimmy's like, that's my point. What I was saying was, this ain't got nothing to do with you. So back yourself back up in that house over there howling and screaming. You got a room. It didn't come with a name tag, but just you got your own room. So what are you here for? Nell? I thought she was some type of counselor. What kind of type of counseling she be doing? I'm just over here. Tisha said you was feisty, girl, and you was like, what you mean feisty? What's your name, Trish? I feel like this is the feistiness that Tisha was speaking of when she was discussing how Miss Nell, gets all out of control erratically. Was she drinking on the plane? Like, I feel like they came in the house and they had a few sips of champagne. So maybe I should say allegedly or something. I don't know that that lady had been drinking. I'm trying to give her an excuse for acting a fool like that. I'm so upset. She in a confessional trying to, I was like, she's still finding logic in the foolishness that she was. I've been very good to her. And I just expected, you know, that I needed my name tag on my room. I don't know why it wasn't there. Lady. Nell kept being feisty, and finally Kimmy was like, I'm grown as hell. I don't need you or anybody else to tell me how to calm down or suck it up or any of those things. This ain't got shit to do with you. None of this has anything to do with you. She carried on, arms flailing. I don't know what she's mad at, punching the air. Tisha's like, girl, relax. You're loud, you're wrong, and your titty nipples is falling out. So Tisha tried to adjust her shirt for her. And she's all like, don't do that. Put your hands on me. She not put her hands on you. And if you're at your big old age, getting that worked up until your nipples pop out, you need to change your shirt. Relax. Go take a time out. Eat a Snickers. I don't know what's wrong with you. But I know if you keep talking, Kimmy gonna whoop your ass because she was done. She was tired of you now. I think we all kind of were. Kimmy had to ponder that shit. She's looking like off into the sunset. Like, this is beautiful. I don't want to snatch that lady's wig off. Nell still flailing around like somebody's auntie. That's why they calling you old, because you acting like a cranky old lady. Kimmy looked fabulous in her confessional. I have to put that in there. Sometimes in confessional looks be suspect, and Kimmy looked really pretty in this particular confessional. She looked very classy and glamorous. You know, Kimmy be sometimes doing the whole sex pot thing where you're like, girl, they'll go stomping off and in the room, and I can go home, and Mel's like, no, 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 and this isn't the kind of girls' vacation I like to have. I like to have a peaceful and quiet and fun. No, you don't. Now, clearly you don't. Not the way you came in here making assignments designed to start drama, Mel. I can't tell you was looking for some peaceful and some quiet. Seems like you was looking for some angry and some feisty, and that's exactly what you got. You just did not expect it to get it from your crazy little friend, Miss Nell, over here. Losing her mind over a name tag. Talking about, I ain't finna let nobody talk to me just any old kind of way. Girl, you entered yourself over there all worked up about nothing that had nothing to do with you. Nobody told you go out there and tell them, oh, Sonny did. Sonny told her to go tell the people to calm down. Well, Sonny, I guess you did your job, even right in front of us on the camera. Hmm. Everybody at this point, I guess, is calmed down. They're sitting in the living room. Mel has a little turn up situation for them before they get started on their wild and crazy girls trip down to St. Thomas. So she hires some carnival entertainment because I guess carnival's coming, so we get ready to start here. And they're all like, and I don't know why they do that. I guess that's the, universal indication of we're having a good time. Or looking the damn fool. Either way. Mel is grinding on some Island Man. And they said Stella was over here getting her groove back. I guess, child, or stirring up some drama. But it's a TV show. And somebody gotta do it. But not your big mouth friend Shanita. We don't like it when she does it. It's time for dinner. And this is generally where things go down. And when these ladies or any ladies on any of these franchises, once they sit down at the dinner table, it's time for the pop off. Who gonna start the pop off? We're gonna let unpleasant Shanita lead the conversation. Sunny's sitting over there quiet. She was like, I'm gonna be starting my drama from behind the scenes. So let me sit back and observe how you guys work, and then I'll, direct things the way I do. Y'all are single friends. Don't worry about it. Ain't no man over there still. And I found the man I want, allegedly. Shanita, where you from? And Sonny's like, St. Louis. Oh, yeah, you said that. I don't know. I don't want to fight nobody from the Midwest, child. And I'm like, Mel, why your big friend over here want to fight people? Nobody was saying nothing about fighting. You don't want to fight somebody from the Midwest. Is that what you brought her over here for? Fisticuffs? You said your single friends was some don't start none, won't be none type of people, but it looked like she's trying to start something. Then she was asking them, where's their husband from? Is your husband from the South? Is your husband, where's your husband from? Okay. Everybody got a husband but Trish. Trish has a person. This week he's her person. They're still trying to figure out her title for Ken. He's not her husband because she already has one of those. So she can't call him the side nigga thing. They just don't like that one, even though that's what it is, like the best description of. But I guess there's no point in telling these people your whole business about how you still married and everything. So yeah, he's your person, he's your partner, he's your whatever. Trisha. Tisha wants to know, like, Mel, why were you like so adamant about referring to them as your single friends? Like you're saying that like your single friends are more fun than your married friend. And so then they had a little back and forth about, we are more fun. No, you're not yet. Shanita ain't fun. I don't know if she have a husband, but I don't know if she's ever had a husband, but I can't imagine she was pleasant if she did. She's super unpleasant over here. And she's the leader of the conversation for the night. Mel just sitting there letting Shanita run her mouth. And she decides to have a conversation about relationships and friendships and how friendships, should engage with one another. And I feel like all these people are old enough to know like how friendships work. That's what I think. I think it's kind of silly for a bunch of middle-aged women to sit around and talk about how friendships are supposed to work. Seems you should have that figured out by now. And none of these people here are friends. Shanita, just when everybody's agreeing with, her ideal of friendship, she's dinged one at Tisha right quick. Can you be around someone that you don't like? Tisha's like, well, yeah, I'm an adult. Like, you should be able to be around people you don't like. You better watch her. What, Shanita? Watch her for what? I think we all spend time around people we don't like at your job. You like everybody at your job? Because I don't like everybody. That doesn't change the fact that you have to be around them. Mel tries to clean it up like, yeah, she means like just because she's sitting with you don't mean she's your friend. Yeah, we know what she means, girl. We're not stupid. We know that Shanita came over here prepped and ready with all the information and ammo that she needs to hammer these people down at the dinner table. She's just like, I didn't know Mel needed to bring her pit bull mouthpiece, whatever it is. And she did. That's what she is, because this Shanita girl is over here like running the table conversation. Like I said, while Mel sits there looking like, I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting here listening. I don't know what she's asking. She's a grown woman. I can't tell her what to do. That's why they be mad at you about them daggone millimeters. So then Mel out of the blue like was like, Trish, so you don't like Sunny. You got a problem with Sunny and you don't even know her. You just have a problem with her because of Destiny. And yeah, Trisha's like, I don't have a problem with her. Like, but based on the way things turned out with her and Destiny, I ain't seeking out no friendship with this lady. She be moving shady. That's what the problem is. Shanita wants to jump in because Mel had to brief her on the story. She was a producer, and then she went off and did, we know the story, child. And then Shanita's like, well, you should be mad at the man. And I'm like, yeah, however, Moses, that he should be getting the heat. However, I don't really think this particular thing is about Moses. It's about, girl, you act like you was my friend, only to be over there scooping up the man that I have been dating off and on for the last 14 years. And whether he was the love of my life or not, does it kind of matter? It's not like, it's like 10 years down the line. And I'm like, I ain't even talked to Destiny in the last 5-6 years. And then you run across this man and then things start happening and you're like, well, should I like move forward with somebody that could be my husband? Or should I consider, this person that I ain't been in communication with for years? That's not what happened. You was over here communicating with the lady via text messages and things because we gonna be pulling all the receipts and timelines and things. Hanging out and such. I'm gonna go to lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever meal y'all share together with Moses sitting right there, girl. That's why they're looking at you funny. So is it about the man? Kind of, but it's more about like how you move. It's real shady. They don't like it. So they like, I see how she get down. So I don't feel like I need to go out of my way to be building a relationship with the lady besides like, hey, how you doing? I don't really got much else for her, especially if Destiny is part of my friend group. Golly, do we have to keep saying that every freaking week? And I feel like Shanita, girl, who cares about your opinion on things, really, because you're not a part of the cast. But, here we are. Is she hired? Did she fill out an application? Do we have her W-2s and things signed? I hope she's not going to be around long. She should just be seasonal, like girls' trip season, and then that's enough. Nell is like, is Destiny coming? We sit up here talking about Destiny and she ain't here. Like, is she coming? And Tisha's like, yes, I invited Destiny. And then Shanita's all up in arms again while Mel sits there with her mouth shut. Why would you even go to the trouble of inviting somebody that you knew that she has an issue with? I told you need to watch her. Girl, watch your damn self. She's just like, I told her that I was bringing a +1. And Mel's like, I know it was Destiny. I feel like you kind of had an idea. Maybe you probably knew it was Destiny. That's why you invited Sunny for insurance. Because you're like, okay, if Destiny don't come, then it's fine. Because then these ladies can go ahead and be forced to have some type of interaction with Sunny. So Tisha, because Tisha ain't doing it. And if Destiny does come, then I get to sit back and watch these two argue over a timeline and text messages and who was still talking to Moses when and how, whether or not they were friends. Again. She's like, Mel, I texted you and told you that I was bringing Destiny. And Tisha, that's not how that works. You got to DM her, Twitter her, tweet her, Instagram her, TikTok her. You got to reach her out to her on all the platforms or else she might not get it. And I feel like she got it. She just doesn't answer when she doesn't feel like it. That way she can answer how she feels like it now. And she can pretend like, girl, I didn't see no text. You know how my thing be blowing up so much, girl. I be booked and busy. And sometimes I don't get all my texts. When did you send it? Girl, I was probably off jet setting somewhere when you did that, when you sent that text. You should have had sent me a DM on an Insta Live. Shanita want to go all the way back to when somebody, is she talking about that reunion? If I tell you they're not my friend and then you try to build a relationship with them, it's just, Shanita, we're not going back there. We're not going back. That's what the people said, Shanita. Catch up. We don't know you anyway. You set up here talking about who you can't trust or who you keep an eye on because you can sit somewhere with somebody who you don't like. Mel doesn't like any of these people, and none of these people like her. That's why she brought you. So, what does that mean about her? We all sitting up here at the table, not really giving a shit about each other. Hell, Kimmy don't probably really care that much for Tisha. And according to the way Mel's friendships work most of the time, your time is numbered. After this vacation, girl, next week, this Shanita lady is still coming for Tisha. Girl, Mel and Tisha are not friends. So can you stop now? Be more like your friend Lauren. Lauren's nice and quiet. Try that for a minute. Let's see what else happens. Destiny arrives on the vacation. So now we have to have a sit down, one of these dinners, at this dinner table. We're going to have to sit here and discuss about how Destiny and Sunny were friends when Sunny went over there and pursued a relationship with Moses. We're not going to say he got snatched because Destiny been going back and forth in between relationships with Moses for the last 15 years. That's why I said it don't really have nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with Sunny and how she moved. Shape. That's it. And then Destiny and Mel are over here talking about coleslaw. And do we really need to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and we'll be back next week to finish this conversation. Bye, y'all.